I pledge and salute the holy feet of Bharat Mata, the most powerful and the most merciful. The inauguration of the Fire Service Week of Maharashtra and the nation. The Meritorious Sri Santosh Varik, Director of Maharashtra Fire Services, Sri Ravindra Ambulgekar, Chief Fire Officer, Mumbai Fire Brigade, Senior Fire Service Officers from State Fire Services and Municipal Fire Services across Maharashtra, officers decorated with the President's medals for Meritorious Fire Service, and my colleagues Prashant Navarre and Tamamurthy and other colleagues from Bhavan, Vaibegnu, Soko, Namaskar. And at the outset, I offer my pranams to the memory of Radhakrishnan, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji, on the occasion of his Ambedkar Jayanti. I am pleased to inaugurate the Fire Service Week, and I congratulate our brave and dedicated fire service officers and the personnel who have been selected for the President's Fire Service medals for Meritorious Service. On this day, 14th April, we pay homage to the fire service martyrs who lost their lives in the deadly Bombay dog explosion of 1944. We shall never forget them, and it is the great sacrifice of Maharashtra firefighters have been recognized by the country, and it becomes the Fire Service Week is getting celebrated from that day onwards. Over the past few decades, the role of the fire services has evolved tremendously. With the rapid urbanization, vertical growth of cities, and expanding industrial zones, the nature of emergencies has become more complex. It is therefore necessary that we involve the private sector in the fire preparedness also. Fire service personnel today face a range of challenges ranging from chemical fires to industrial accidents to natural disasters and even potential at-risk threats. On the changing landscape, fire services are not just about exhausting fires, but also about safeguarding our critical infrastructure, industrial assets, and public spaces for multi-faceted threats. It's not one threat, but in so many angles the threat is coming. We should prepare ourselves. First, mind preparation, then preparation with the proper equipments. There are many industrial areas in the state. Industrial fires are often massive and devastating, especially in the chemical industries. It is huge. We need to use the power of AI in the field of fire prevention, detection, and assessment of the causes of fire. Drones in the indoor drones provide a complete Drones and indoor drones provide a complete picture of the fire scene, which proves helpful in ensuring the safety of life and property. We should also think in this direction. For a city like Mumbai, it is important to involve housing societies in creating fire awareness. It should be mandatory for all societies and the industry establishments to conduct fire audits at regular intervals. How many stories is coming, it is ever increasing. Previously, if you see a 20-story building, that is huge. Now it is not so. So, our responsibility is increasing because the cost of the land is ever increasing. People cannot afford a housing. So, we have to allow multi-story buildings. So, their safety is in your hands. That has to be understood very well. The evolving scenario demands continuous upgradation of skills, training, and infrastructure. There is an urgent need to establish augment a dedicated institute in Maharashtra to carry out research in fire science, explore innovative technologies for fire containment, develop eco-friendly fire suppressants and conduct comprehensive fire safety audits of industrial and non-industrial establishments. We must make use of rich experience of retired fire officers. We should involve them in industrial safety programs and emergency planning initiatives in both the public and private sectors. In my capacity as the Chancellor of 29 public universities, I often feel that we must focus on building a larger, well-trained force by starting short-term programs in fire safety and disaster response. In the universities and colleges across the state, because the youngsters who are getting educated, there is a big awareness about the fire safety. I think half the job is over. I call upon the universities and education institutions to involve students in fire safety drills, awareness campaigns and disaster preparedness initiatives. I appeal to the people to generally support the Maharashtra Fire Service Personnel Welfare Association. I appeal to the people to generously support the Maharashtra Fire Service Personnel Welfare Association, which works for the welfare of firemen and their families. And I am sure that we have to create one single unified firefighting force in the state. This is what is coming to my mind when you are telling about this. So I will try to do my best in that direction. I will persuade the state government to go for it, because the training program and the limitation area should not be there, in my personal opinion. When it is required, then everybody should start moving. Fire cannot get controlled unless we reach in time. With those words, so I congratulate the Director of Fire Services for organizing a series of meaningful programs as part of Fire Service Week. That is a good effort from your side, and yeah, I am sure it will make a big awareness among the people. And I also involve the universities with your efforts. I wish you the very best for the success of these events and initiatives. God bless Jai Maharashtra.